Hey projectors, welcome back to Project Finance, and today's video we're going to go over week 16 of the Dividend Challenge. If you're guys new to the series, Dividend Challenge will invest $200 every week, no matter how good or bad the market is, with the goal of reaching $20,000 by the end of the year. And if you're guys new to the channel, my name is Dennis, and I mainly focus on personal finance, specifically targeting millennials and anyone younger than that. And if you're guys in that category, please consider subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we'll just get right to the video. So the first thing we talk about is the news this week, and one of the big news that happened a couple weeks ago, I don't think it was last week, I think it was 2 weeks ago, was that Apple and Tesla announced their stock split. They announced that Apple's going to stock split 4-1, and then Tesla's going to stock split 5-1. If they're new to what stock split is, it's pretty much the price of the stock gets cut off by that much, and then you get your stock multiplied by that much. So say for example, if you have one stock of Apple and it's at $400 right now, you would get 4 stocks of Apple, and then the price of Apple stock would be 100. So 400 divided by 4 is 400. So you'll pretty much be the same thing. You'll have one stock at 400, but now you have 4 stocks at 100, so equaling to 400 still. And then similar with Tesla, if you have one stock of Tesla, it will be multiplied by 5, and the price of Tesla will be divided by 5. If you think about it, like nothing really changes for you as a holder. You'll just have more quantity of that stock. But if the price of the stock goes up by $1, it's multiplied more than if it was going up by $1 at the regular price. So let's say if you had one stock at 400, right, and then it goes to 401, you only made $1. But if you have 4 stocks at 100 and went up $1, you made $4. So it's kind of more attractive in that aspect. But the main thing that I think really attractive to people is that they can jump onto the stock now. I think something like Amazon, which is like $3,000 for one stock, is like very, I guess you can say, overwhelming. Like a person can't really drop $3,000 into one stock of Amazon, and it doesn't feel like it's a good investment, I guess. Versus if you were to buy something that's $100 stocks, you can buy 30 of those stocks, and then it'd be kind of equivalent. So in that aspect, I think people that want Tesla stocks, I think Tesla is at like 1,800 right now. People couldn't afford that to buy one stock of Tesla, but when it's split by 5, it'll be at around 400 or 500, and that's more realistic for people to buy Tesla stocks, and more attractive. And people that want to buy it can buy it now. But I think with the new technology now, with a lot of stockbrokers being able to do fractional shares, I don't think it's much of an issue, because if you want to buy like $500 worth of Tesla stock, you can now due to fractional shares. I think Robinhood has fractional shares, SoFi has fractional shares, M1 Finance has fractional shares. A lot of companies now have fractional shares. So it being a stock split to be more attractive for buyers to buy stocks, I don't think it's much of a thing anymore. But I think just the price being lower, I think that would just trigger people's mind to buying it. Even technically, like, it doesn't really matter. You can still buy the stock today at how much you want to buy it for, like $500. Back in the day, you couldn't do that. There's no such thing as fractional shares. So when stock splits happen, people do jump onto the bandwagon, and then the stock kind of skyrockets for a little bit, and then it kind of settles off. And once people that want to jump on, jumped on already. So that's stock splits. Just a little more technical thing. If you guys do plan to buy Apple stocks, the record date is the August 24th. That means that you have to buy it by August 24th. If you buy any day after that, you won't get the stock split, and then you'll get the stock split on the 31st of August. So if you buy it on the 25th, on 31st, you won't get the stock split. So you have to get it before August 24th. And same thing with Tesla, you have to get it before August 21st is the record date, and then on the 31st you'll get the split. So be sure on that, because you don't want to buy it on the day after the record date, and then you get, screwed. But yeah, that's for stock splits. I currently don't own any Tesla or Apple. I did own Tesla back in the day when it was like at $200, $300. I'll show you guys my Robinhood account one day about like all my stuff I bought back in 2014. But I sold everything. I used the money to buy my house. Little regrets, but I have a house now, so I guess, Another big news is TikTok's acquisition. Trump was like trying to ban TikTok from America, since like I believe they're having some security issues because it's a China company, and I think China is stealing information. I'm not too sure about that, if that's a rumor or not, if China's actually stealing information. But yeah, Trump was like really against TikTok. I don't know if it's just a security thing or just because of China, because he doesn't like China. But either or, Trump was trying to shut it down, I think last week. So a lot of people are like saving their videos and trying to convert all the stuff to Instagram and stuff like that. And then Instagram made side note, Instagram made a new feature called Reels. I think it's kind of similar to TikTok. If you guys have noticed, like if you go to the discovery page, the Reel is like the biggest thing on the Instagram. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So you guys go to the discovery page, there's this one. The first thing you see is Reel. It's the biggest thing. It's like they're promoting their new app, which is I don't know. I don't really get it, because like, it's pretty similar to IGTV, just that the Reel has like functions and stuff like that, like similar to TikTok where you can like cut videos and stuff like that. So I think IG Reel is just a new function that's kind of similar to TikTok. Can't take advantage of TikTok getting shut down, and but yeah. Anyways, the acquisition. I think just today that Oracle announced that they are jumping in onto the acquisition crew. I think the big one right now is Microsoft. I'm actually really surprised Microsoft's jumping into buying this app. I don't think Microsoft ever done that before. Something well known like this. I think the last one that's really well known that they bought was like Skype. That I'm aware of. If I'm wrong, please comment down below. I don't think Microsoft is a really big acquisition firm, and for them to jump onto something like social media, I find that really interesting. And TikTok is something that's like, I don't know if it's a fad right now or it's really going to be something in the future, because it's kind of similar to Instagram, and Instagram's kind of killing the game right now. So yeah, very interesting technical world. So that's all our news this week. Let's just jump into the video. So yeah, again, I'm gonna show you guys what I made last week. It was $14,435. So anything higher than that will be great. Let's log in here. So anything more than 16. Okay, cool. So I made another $150. Let me double check here. 1440. So it should be $14,635. So I am up by $115. So my current value is $14,750.48. Up a total of $1,547.26. A total return of 14.06%. Yeah, $150. That's great. I wonder what it is. Hopefully it's my work from home pie, and it is. I'm in the positive now. I think last week I was in the negative 5%. But yeah, let's go over each pie. The aggressive ETF pie, I'm at a total value of $7,374.95. Up a total $914.24. Up 16.87%. That's crazy. I'm over 15% still. Let's go inside. Everything's almost over 20%. Only one isn't is REIT. I'm at 13.22%. And LQD, I'm at 7.79%, but everything's almost over 20%. So the two highest from last week was also the two highest from this week as well. So let's go over last week, how much went up. And LQD actually went down 2%. VEA, developed market, went up 2.12%. And then VWO, emerging markets, went up another 1.68%. Total 24.79%. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's unfortunate it's only $340. If it was more, 24% is insane. It's an insane amount. But let's go to the next pie. So I typically like going over dividend hunting pie before I go work from home pie, because that's how we've always been doing. So let's just do that. So dividend hunting pie, I'm at $3,686.08 of value, up a total gain of $517.04, up 19.12%. Let's go inside, and everything is up over 15% now. The big two, BlackRock over 20%, and GOF up 20% as well. Let's go over last week. I did notice that GOF did go down last week. I believe it was because a dividend dropped. Let me double check here. Yeah, dividend dropped here on the 12th, so it did drop a little bit. But I'm still up overall because I invest every week. It kind of just rotates, but between going up and down, so it's cool. Let's go back. So let's go to the next pie. Work from home pie. I'm at a total value of $3,689.45, up $13.29, up a merely total of 0.38%. At least I'm in the positive, so let's go inside. Okay, I think everything's in the positive now. I think these three were in the negative last week. I think Zoom should be doing really good. It's also another educational stock, I guess, because a lot of schools are using Zoom as a method to talk to their students. I just talked to one of my friends that are still in high school. I think he said like on Mondays and Thursdays has period 1, 2, and 3, and on Tuesday, Fridays he has periods 4, 5, 6. And then I was like, what do you guys do on Wednesdays? And he's like, oh, Wednesday we have homeroom, and pretty much it's kind of free, just that the teacher has to be in the Zoom call constantly, and if anyone walks in and has any questions, you just pop in and ask them questions. So I think they're on the Zoom call like for 8 hours, just like there, and just on. For a school to be doing that, they had to buy the enterprise version. They can't be using the private version or personal version or at home version. You have to buy like the business version or enterprise version. So I think Zoom's gonna start making a lot of money on that. I use Zoom like a couple times. It's not one of my favorite communication services like webcamming. I'm a fan of Discord. And the reason why I don't like Zoom and all the other ones is because it's not room based. But the thing I do like about Zoom is that it's really funny. It's like really gimmicky, but like you can put something in your back, and like it's kind of fun. It's like you can put something as your back, like a green screen, and I think it's really neat. Like they do that, and yeah, you can put like a movie in the back, or like put like trees in the back, or whatever. So it's gimmicky, but it's fun. Like I thought it was really dumb at first, and then me and my friends were just like messing around with it. At the end of the day, I thought it was pretty funny and cool. If you're watching the NBA, they're like in Florida and playing in a bubble, and a lot of their fans are in like the background. And I think they're using Zoom as well, because they're using like a chair as their green screen. So because everyone has the same chair, and I was kind of like, why is everyone? Not everyone has bought the same chair, right? It's like it has to be a green screen, so yeah, they put the green screen behind them. So I think they are using Zoom as well. And then every time they talk about how they communicate with each other, they always name drop Zoom. It's always Zoom, no other like Skype or Discord or WebEx or whatever. It's always Zoom. So I think them always name dropping the name Zoom, I think it's gonna catch on, and then name recognition, and people are just gonna jump on Zoom. It's gonna be the same thing as like, oh, go Google it, not go search it, or go Ask Jeeves it, or go Yahoo it. It's gonna be go Google it, and it's gonna be, oh, we're gonna go jump a Zoom call. So it's gonna be a name brand kind of thing stuck to the item. Another example is like Band-Aid. I actually didn't know this, but Band-Aid is actually the brand, not actually the item. It's a Band-Aid and not a Band-Aid. So just because Band-Aid's like the name it's meant for, everyone uses it. Same thing with Post-its. It's called sticky note, right? But everyone says, give me a Post-it. So I think Zoom's gonna be similar. And so let's go over the week. Let's see how it went. Yeah, Slack's coming back up here. I am gonna sell it. I think I'm just gonna move over to Microsoft, especially with TikTok acquisition is gonna happen. It's gonna be a risk it for the biscuit kind of move, but yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of good. I might do 5 and 5 to Chegg, or I just might go all 20 to Microsoft. I'll see how I feel next week. Everything's positive last week. That's great. Yeah, up 2.23%. I believe all 3 of these were negative because we look at the week. It's higher than all. So yeah, last week was a really good week for work from home stocks. But let's go to our activities here. So last week was the 10th. So let's go to dividends. Okay, AGNC dropped the dividends of $15.30, and that's it. $200 deposit and $215 to buy. Let's go to holdings. Unrealized gains. So top 3. BlackRock just broke second place. Top 3: VWO, BlackRock, and VEA developed markets. Let's go bottom 3. Bottom 3 is Work, Microsoft, and SHY. Yeah, Work is like the only one that's super negative. Everything else is doing pretty well. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Let me know down below if you guys are using USPS to mail stuff out, or you guys using private UPS. I hope you guys all use USPS because it's just a lot cheaper. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, like this content, and ring the notification bell to get any updates. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.